Like many of my amazing ideas, it came at about 11 o'clock in the pub one night, and when a few friends got together and realised we hadn't got any tickets for any festivals that year, and decided that because it was a rather big birthday for myself, I might put on a festival. I thought, how hard can that be? We required a piece of equipment that allows us to video record patients whilst they have seizures overnight, whilst we're recording their EEG. We couldn't afford the piece of equipment and it was brand new, so the opportunity to have a fundraising birthday party was an ideal opportunity for us.
Pete obviously named the day after himself, Pete Fest, and then he used all his contacts and friends and really showed a lot of initiative in being able to put on his own festival. So you have to think about the equipment, the insurance, making sure that everyone had food, so he had a burger van. So there was actually a lot that went into the day.
We planned about £1,000 in terms of fundraising, and we managed to get close to £4,000. This is a whole new piece of hardware that is changing the way that we record patients' events overnight.
It's definitely a real win-win. So Pete and the department had a great time, but also they were able to get their piece of equipment. So for the charity, it's just a really great example that fundraising can be really fun. It can be really unique. You can do anything you want to raise the money.
It was a real joy, and now being able to see that piece of equipment on a day-to-day basis is a really, really pleasing aspect.
So the transitional care team signed up to do the Glow in the Park 5K run, which is a nighttime run where participants dress up and wear fluorescent clothing and paint.
So we were inspired by the dedication of one of our nursery nurses who we sadly lost, who felt very, very strongly, very passionately about patient experience and about staff experience.
We wanted to carry on her legacy really and, bring a bit of Amy back to the ward.
Initially they wanted to improve the experience for the parents that are staying on the ward. They can be there from between 3 days and 3 weeks.
So the money that we raise goes partly towards getting day beds for the +1s that stay on our ward.
And they didn't have things like enough mugs for them all, so they wanted to raise money so that they could get them those kind of little home comforts.
It's absolutely essential for them because otherwise, like, the dad would be going home and not really necessarily learning as much about their new baby.
They're all amazing people, they're kind and caring, clearly really dedicated to the work and the families that they care for and making sure that they are all comfortable and happy when they're staying with them.
So you wouldn't think it could make us any stronger, but it really, really has.
So I had something of a milestone birthday last year, and I wanted them to come and play at my party, which they did, but they don't accept any payment, and they're not only very good at their hospital jobs, but they're very talented musicians too.
Everyone in the band is totally committed to the Children's Hospital, and we'd like to see all of the earnings go towards the Children's Hospital rather than supporting us as individuals.
I think that above and beyond the great work that they do in the hospital already, they use their musical talent for other people to enjoy and to raise a lot of money for the hospital charity.
So over the last year, the band's contributed to raising more than £10,000 for the Children's Hospital. Playing the music always makes us feel fantastic, so we love that. But when you know that you're raising money for the good of children's health, that's, I guess, icing on the cake.